Good morning, everybody. We are underway here. 9:12. Not our earliest, not our latest takeoff, but we only have 220 kilometers to go today. We had a great pull out on the highway where there was an SOS emergency phone, and Don had noticed on the one previously, because I had noticed it had solar panels, and he said, I think it said Wi-Fi gratuity, which means free. So we stopped, and there was a Starlink set up with solar. So there was free Wi-Fi in the middle of nowhere, Canada. Like, there's not even cabins here. There's nothing.
No power.
It's just, there's no power. It's just, yeah, lots of desolation from some forest fires.
So our third installment of Cross Country got us across the prairies and posted it up and got it all worked out. So I was pretty happy about that. But in the meantime, Tracy's made me a bit sick. You can probably hear it in my voice.
I know. Well, it's a really typhoid Maeve and typhoid Autumn who gave it to us. So, but really, I think it was Dad from bringing from work. Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan. We're throwing you under the bus, buddy.
Anyways, so it's a good day to be sick. Just driving along, and hopefully Dawn won't be as sick as I've been because I'm on day 11. So here's to a good day, and we are going to be crossing the border soon into Labrador. We go into Atlantic time, I believe. Yes, Atlantic time. So we go back an hour. Then when we go to Newfoundland, when we go to Blanc-Sablon to take the ferry, we come back
it's half an hour.
Into no.
It's an hour?
It's an hour back into Blanc-Sablon, which is, oh gosh, I don't know. I give up. I like, it's just really crazy, the time zone. There's like an hour and then a half an hour, and
then it goes back and forth a couple times depending on where you are.
Yeah, and Blanc-Sablon's in Quebec.
Right.
But I think they're on Labrador time. It's really weird. Anyways, we'll get that figured out because so many people we've heard have missed their ferry because they didn't have the time right. So we're going to make sure we have that right. So this is our first lick of the mine. I can't remember the name of the mine is. It's big though.
That's a really big mine.
So we just lost our pavement and we're on to gravel through the mine area, which we knew was going to occur. We just don't know how much, but it's not that bad so far. Yeah, a little washboardy. So I just finished an apple. I tried to throw it out the window.
That you're sitting right beside.
I was sitting right beside.
And she missed.
Missed.
You had one job.
I'm not a baseball player, although I did play softball.
Not very well,
I wasn't a thrower. White stuff they're getting there.
Gypsum?
I don't know. Just
limestone.
Oh, it's ice on the water here. Oh, then we've got lakes that still have ice on it, and it's May 25th.
Yeah, that lake's fully covered.
Yeah. So we're at the 30-kilometer mark of being on this gravel road. And as far as I can see, just a lot in the future, it's still gravel.
The recommended speed limit here is 70, but we've been poking along between 30 and 40. It's fairly rough, but it's entirely doable. Just gotta take your time.
You gotta take your time, go slow, yeah.
Very dusty.
Look at the view. line over there. It's huge. So this might be the only view, and it's not a great view, but if you can see at the top of the skyline, it's just like I can't even give you the scale of it. It's like one big white plateau that goes for miles and miles. And what is that, Don?
It's the mine tailings.
So what are they?
So it's all the separated stuff that they don't want, that they put back out because they have to separate what they want from what they don't want. And that is the tailings, right? So
kind of leftovers?
Yep, leftovers.
Okay, the dregs. Well,
yeah, I don't know what the ratios are, but you know, depending on what they're mining and the mine site itself, you know, for every ton of product you pull out of the ground, you get, I don't know, a pound or an ounce or whatever of the stuff that you want.
There's some over there. A view of it. I hope we get on top and get a better view, but look at the water. It's got a lot of iron in it.
But I suspect that's naturally occurring, which is why they're here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. We're coming up to what I would say is the main operation.
This would be the processing facility.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or the railroad right beside it.
Yeah, railroad right beside the road.
Yeah. So we've literally got like 5 feet of sand between you and the railroad, which is kind of crazy.
And there's the train.
Oh, we're gonna see a train? Yay! Slow
I think
down.
so. It looks like a headlight.
It is. So we're gonna see a train super close to it. I guess it just comes out of the processing area and heads out.
And heads out wherever it's going to be going, like if it's being railed down to the U.S. or if it's being railed to a seaport and shipped overseas, wherever the end user is for that product. There'll be a whole rail car. I suspect the rail car leaves here, I don't know, daily.
Well, when
maybe
we
even
see the
twice
last
a day.
one. When we see the last one.
Oh,
an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
So maybe every hour during the day, kind of thing. And then you can see the tailings over there. But this is so wild to be beside it.
As much as we don't like this, we like the stuff that all this makes. And this is the scale that it happens at, because in order to be economical, there has to be certain economies of scale. So you got geologists like my buddy Tom who look for this stuff, and then you got civil engineers like my old friend Russ, and he would be the ones starting to work on getting all this sorted out, where it is, what it's at. And then you got a whole crew of people that are involved with making it happen. Engineers from every walk of life, business people from every walk of life, financing, ongoing operations. There's what it's loaded with.
You waved. Oh, look at it. There's another train getting ready to come. So there's 2 trains, one loaded and another one loading here. And tell me about these tires.
This is just
You remember it?
Used tires.
No, but you remember it from when you were here.
In 2016, yeah. So this looks like it's all just used tires. Maybe some new ones. They just use as a barrier.
And while we watch the last of the mine, we are back on pavement. Oh, what is that?
What is that? What is that?
I think we are finally in Newfoundland and Labrador. What do you think, Don?
We made it.
We made it. The gravel road was about 66 kilometers.
Yeah.
I don't even know how long it took us, but we're jiggly wiggly and we're hungry, so we're gonna go eat.
Yep.
Bye.
We made it!
We made it!
Woo! We made it! Woo! We made it!
We are in Labrador.
Labrador!
About to officially start the Trans-Labrador Highway because technically the part in Quebec, which is about 566 kilometers, doesn't count. Although I don't know why.
We're here.
Except I guess it's
No,
not Labrador.
we're there.
But we're going there.
We're going there.
And we are now 1,100 kilometers away from the iceberg.
Icebergs!
Woohoo!
Okay, good job.
Yeah. Good day.
Have a good day. Thanks for coming out.
It's been real.
It's been real.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I stepped right out of my comfort zone and I found us this really nice spot. Some people that we follow had come here and I thought, oh, this would be really interesting to check it out. It's
They don't have a trailer.
It's beautiful, yet it's still a little bit industrial. If we need to get out of here, well, there's a plane we could take. And if we want to get some iron ore, well, that's a whole mine right over there. And then right over there is Labrador City. So we're on the water here, steps away from it.
So we're seeing this beautiful evening, sun setting. We're in Labrador City and we got this Skookum spot. How you doing there, Don?
Looking at Jacob's handiwork.
Oh, good job, eh?
Yeah.
And I was going to talk about the trains of iron ore here. We have other video from the mines showing it. And literally, you can pick it up with your hand in the sand here. It's iron ore is everywhere here. But I was looking at a train and it was going away and now it's going backwards and it's going it's like they forgot somebody or something. But the iron ore is across there. You can see the train there and you can see the train there. But across there, there's steam coming off of it because the sun was on it. It's like black sand with diamonds in it. So I think the sun was on it and it made it hot. But on the other side here, there is another train which is going. So we've got a train going that way and a train going that way. Like I said, the theme we've had with trains has been incredible throughout this trip.
Enjoyed that. I took panorama outside. But I am thrilled to be in your video. How good luck.
I thought I had it the way around. Sorry, I did a mark.
Oh, is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Yeah.
I'm on the video.
You're on the video now.
I'm on the video. There, I'm on the video.
Anyways, Dawn and I were just talking about doing this trip and the legacy of it. It's, there aren't a lot of people. In some ways, I've been on some Facebook groups and people say, oh, I'm doing it, or we're on it. And we've seen people that we've kind of frog leaped going across, but it's ones or tens. It's not thousands of tourists going across. So it's not a road that is well traveled. It is the road less traveled, doing the Trans-Labrador Highway. And there is a sense of remoteness. We're in the middle of nowhere, Canada. We're in a city. We're in Labrador City, but still.
Yeah. I need to soften that. We're not in the middle of nowhere. There's some good folks that live here,
Oh,
work
yeah.
here, and they're doing great stuff for the whole country and for themselves and all that. But at the same time, from a geographic point of view, to get here, it's not an easy haul.
It's remote. I guess that's more the thing. It's a remote area.
Yeah.
It's a remote area. So, anyways, we're just discussing that because, as he pointed out, we're in a very coddled scenario here. We have a relatively new truck. We have a new trailer. You know, him being an amazing engineer has got all the creature comforts set up for us here. So we've had it easy, but I just think it's just not as rugged as I expected it to be. Maybe I thought it was going to be more bushwhacking. I don't know.
Sweetie, this morning I opened the door and we seen just feet from the trailer a fox.
Yeah.
Fox. And it went marching off into the bush.
Yeah.
And not 10 minutes later, it came walking right back down in front of the trailer with a bird in its mouth. It had caught breakfast. So I don't know, like, we're on nature. It just walked by.
I know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know.
Do you want like lions and tigers out there roaring? Like,
no. It's been amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know. It's been easier than I thought it might. I had it made out in my mind. We still have a long way to go. We barely started the Trans-Labrador, but
in fact, we're 17 kilometers into it. We're at Lab City. So.
Yeah. So I think the Quebec side is the tougher ride in any case, because it's where all the gravel is.
I concur, but I will remain cautious because, well, it's springtime and summertime in Canada, and you know what that means. It's construction season, so we have no idea what we're going to face.
And I think also we have had no bugs. Like, literally, we sat here last night and there was no bugs. I actually didn't see a lot of wildlife. But then this morning I was thinking that this lake might have a lot of the tailings from the plant, and maybe it's all toxic and the animals know not to be here.
It's not. And why would you say that on camera? It's not. It's... Oh, okay, yes, there's industry up here. No, you can't say that people think, oh, there's all toxic tailing plant. It's not. Because we've seen ducks and we've seen foxes and we've seen all kinds of stuff along in this area. And this is pristine northern Canada, northern Labrador. I'm going to wax on as long as I want. You just shut up.
I think I want my Snow White moment. All the animals, all here.
Yeah, well, it's not like that.
In any case, what I wanted to show you as well is we were talking about how well the dogs have been doing on this trip. I mean, it's thousands and thousands of miles. They've not complained once. 99% of the time, they've done exactly what they've been told. And
except for Chester.
Yes, yeah, last night he was. Look at them. They're such good puppies.
Yeah, they're having a tough morning here, eh?
Yeah, but they've just been so good. They take all the driving, all the jigglies that we do on. Especially
Peanut's our scout. She sits there watching with us.
She does.
Make sure we stay on the road.
Yeah. Anyways, just some musings from this morning on. I don't even know what the name of this lake is in Labrador City.
Oh, what is the name of this lake?
I don't know, but we're going to shortly get ourselves ready, and my water's boiling for my coffee, so I'm going to go make it. Bye-bye, beautiful campsite.
On Wabush Lake.
On Wabush Lake in Labrador City. We are on our way to Churchill Falls on the Trans-Labrador Highway. Nice little spot. So there's our train stop, that train covered crossing that we just went by, and perfect timing because here comes, which I didn't see it. It's like I did not see that at all.
What was wrong?
Yeah, so I mean, there's it's carrying. What? Hello, everybody. So we are on our way on the Trans-Labrador Highway. We had a great night last night at our beautiful spot that we found, and Dawn did an amazing job getting us in there without getting us. And we're driving between Labrador City and Churchill Falls right now, and the views are pretty standard, same, a lot like yesterday.
They're amazing.
They're
What are you
amazing.
talking about, standard?
No, it's consistent. I meant like it's consistent.
Oh,
like
okay.
it hasn't been changing, but it's been beautiful lakes and coniferous trees, which have gotten smaller at times because we seem to just keep climbing. At some point, we'll have to start making our way down because we have to go to the ocean. So we're going to stop at Churchill Falls. There's a trail there we want to hike. And then we're going to make a game time call whether we stay there tonight.
We're gonna stay there.
Or we're going to stay there.
I don't know.
Or we're
Did you say that?
You said that.
I didn't
Do
say
you want
that.
to do that? You're the driver.
Yeah, we can
There's
do whatever
more
you want.
More houses. In there.
Or
Cottages or fishing places. In any case, I guess we're staying there.
no, we're not.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You were improbable.
No.
Anyways, we're going to go to Churchill Falls. We're going to have lunch. We're going to do a hike and then game time decision whether we stay there or drive on 250 kilometers to Happy Valley, because if we get there earlier today,
Then I can wash some underwear.
we can do laundry tomorrow morning, and there's showers at the YMCA because he needs a shower really badly.
No, I don't.
You stink.
I don't.
You stink.
No.
Okay, I'm telling you. You
I
need a
smell
shower.
like travel.
Yeah, he needs a shower. And what else do they have? Oh, they have a sandy dump, and we can fill. There's potable water, so we
It's
can
an
fill.
admin day.
It's an admin day getting that done. Dawn, you never told me when on vacation we would be in the snow.
I didn't know.
You didn't know. Look
I
at the
didn't
snow.
know. There's snow at the road.
Snow at the road.
You know what? Your spirit animal is still not here.
My spirit animal's not coming out today.
No.
Oh, spirit animal one. Moosey. Here, Moosey. Come see us.
Not coming to say anything to you.
It's not speaking to me today.
No, you can't get a word in edgewise.
Oh. Next time on Travel Bugs 2020. Oh my God, look at them!
Icebergs!
I'm so excited.